Cheda Mikic. I'm a T.R.E. trainer. I'm a naturopath, craniosacral therapist, and I've been in the world of complementary medicine for 30 years now, actually. It's 94. So welcome.
Thank you.
And yeah, it's your first time. You're interested in T.R.E.?
Very interested.
Okay. So would you like me to explain briefly what T.R.E. is?
Yeah, I would love for you to explain what it is, because I kind of know what it is, but I purposefully haven't looked into it because I want this whole experience to be brand new.
I really appreciate you coming, really open-minded and curious, because these are really two main components of, I think, any healing work, any therapeutic work. If you are open and curious to some extent, and skeptical to some extent as well, I think then, you know, you can work your system, your organism, as we call it, will be able to connect maybe if it's suitable for you. So, yeah, I really like that. T.R.E. stands for Tension, Stress and Trauma Release Exercises. And so a lot of people have an issue with the word exercises, and then that it's not really therapy, then it's not exercise, so it's in between. And in reality, it covers both fields, so it depends on the practitioner's background. You know, it can be just an exercise where you gently stimulate the muscles of the body and then, you know, engage and you release tension. Or you can go deeper with this process as well. So, so here probably we'll go a little bit, you know, deeper, or I don't know what your body might want to express.
Yeah.
So it's developed by a guy called David Berceli, Dr. David Berceli, about 25 years ago from States, and he worked in different conflict zones around the world, and he found this common a non-verbal expression of the body. Just to cut the story short, that body under particular stress will tremor, will shake, will express involuntary movements. So these are the basis of this work, that we go through 7 simple exercises, and then you trigger this neuromuscular mechanism that can provoke this neurogenic tremor, or activate this neurogenic tremor, or any other involuntary or spontaneous movement within the body. And so there are different neurological connections with the psoas muscle, with the vagus nerve, and you know, particular brainstem area, the primitive reflexes. There is a whole science underneath and behind it, and still in evolution as well. We still fully try to understand the workings of the body, I think, globally, it's in any medical field. But in T.R.E. world, yeah, we are in a evolution of you know, understanding these deeper connections between the body and the brain. So these are the basis of this kind of this work. And then through this process, we will, if it's a therapeutic process, we will also teach a client about self-regulation, about co-regulation, about grounding, about containment, about resourcing. And so there is a whole therapeutic aspect that you need to guide people through depending on their needs. Important thing to say about this work is we work only by invite. Okay, so there is nothing you have to do here. There is nothing I will put in your body, I will force you anyway. We'll simply work and connect and facilitate your body's natural response. And sometimes can be mild, sometimes the response might be strong, sometimes there might be no response, which doesn't mean the session it's not good, or there is no judgment necessarily within that. T.R.E. it's not about releasing tension, stress and trauma from the body, but it's also helping reconnection from the body parts that have been dissociated due to this tension, stress and trauma. So it is that sense of reconnecting with oneself and empowering oneself and being empowered by this process. So that's one of the main principles as well. If during the process you have any questions or something doesn't feel right, just talk to me.
Okay.
We are working with involuntary or spontaneous movements, but you will be governing everything.
Yeah.
Okay, you're the boss here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just a facilitator.
Great.
Because you do have this extraordinary organism that with infinite intelligence. We still don't fully understand how these 100 trillion cells in the body function.
Unbelievable.
So I trust human bodies infinitely. Yeah, we do have some issues, but on the whole, we are alive. That is really magic and extraordinary. So I will be facilitating this universe, and you going to be connecting with that universe within you, and then feeling what feels right, what feels doesn't feel right, and if any questions come up, and when we go through these exercises, they are quite simple, but I really like you to be mindful of of these movements, because it's not about tensing, and it is about activating some of these neuromuscular mechanisms that will trigger these deeper responses in the body.
Great.
But just for you to know, it's in you are commanding and controlling the spontaneous movements. So let's have your feet parallel with your hips, shoulders, and just try to feel as you are.
Am I allowed to shut my eyes?
Yeah, do whatever you like. Whatever feels okay for you. Yeah, just feeling your feet in contact with the floor. Feeling your legs, your hips, your pelvis. Your abdomen, your chest. Your shoulders, your back. Your face. Weight of your arms and your hands. Temperature of your hands. How's your breath?
Very good.
Okay. Very good. So just as you connect with yourself and you evaluate as you are, there's no judgment here. You're going to have your knees soft now, a little softer, so you feel more connected with the ground. Your pelvis is more relaxed, and then you're going to swing to one side, engaging your feet. So outer part of one foot and inner part of the other foot. And then go to the other side. Very good. So finding your own rhythm. Connecting with your breath here. Synchronizing your breath with the movement. And simply stimulating the hundreds of thousands of nerve receptors in your feet. And now sending the message towards your brain. At the exact state of your feet right now and your body. How's your posture? Okay, just bringing awareness there. Some of my questions you don't need to answer. I'm just guiding awareness internally. Try to stay with your body if your mind is going elsewhere. Your quick, fast mind. Very good. Okay, so your system is already settling, yeah? Changing a bit. Very good. So we're going to go into second exercise, and please watch me first. I'm going to demonstrate and you do it, and I'll guide you. But here we're going to engage with the self-regulation aspect of T.R.E. Self-regulation meaning on a simple scale from 0 to 10, where 0 there is no tension, 10 is a maximum effort. I never want you to hit 10. Yeah, so maximum 5 or 6 or maximum 7 out of 10. 50-60% out of 100% effort. Yeah. So we're going to engage anterior calf. So watch me first. Left foot forward, hips above the left foot, back foot is there just for the balance behind you, and you simply come up and down. Anterior knee is soft, it's not bent, it's just, and up, inhaling up, exhaling down. When you feel you hit that 6 or 7 out of 10, you shake your leg, you change the foot,
All right.
and engage. In case you lose balance, you just lean against something, or
So it's not an amount of time or repetitions, it's effort level.
Exactly. So that's the key. And so without judgment, you are actually meeting yourself as you are. Because today you might be, more powerful or less or whatever. Never go back, oh, I've done 10 repetitions. Doesn't really matter, It matters right now how you feel, and honor that. Okay.
Great.
So left foot forward. Very good. Back. That's it. And then engaging up. Very good. Nice. Good. Very good. So let's have you all, feeling your posture as well as you do this. Looking straight in front of you. Nice. Very good. Okay, stay in your body. Feel that calf and any other part of the body that might be engaged right now. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay, that's good. Shaking your leg out. Change. Very good. Okay, looking in front of you, staying in your body. Very good. And observing the difference between left leg and the right leg. Just acknowledging that we all have asymmetries in the body, and just knowing and meeting those asymmetries is very useful. Okay, very good. Shaking your legs, your arms, excellent. Okay. Third exercise, again, left foot forward. Then you're going to go down next to you, put your hands, if you can reach down, next to your foot, back foot off the floor. And then the weight is going to be in your heel. And then you're going to squat down gently and come up.
Ooh.
But making sure your knee stays bent at all times. So inhaling down, exhaling up, just gently engaging the quads and the glutes here. Once you reach 6 or 7 out of 10, you shake and you change to the other side, relaxing your neck, your spine, your head. Okay,
Then?
So hands closer to your foot, the hips slightly posterior, that's it. Weight in your heel, relaxing your neck, and then inhaling and going down. That's it, and up. Okay. Very good. So just relaxing your neck and your... Very good.
I don't like how much my knee is making
That's
a
it.
noise.
So try to have more movement in your hip backward, less in your knee. Very good. That's better. That's it. Okay. How's your neck? Breathing, synchronizing your breath with the movement. Nice. It's a nice conscious movement. So where do you feel that? That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Shake the leg out. Okay, so you can put your hands first and then you raise the leg, but anyway, you are quite athletic, so that's good. Okay, so down, that's it. Weight in your heel. That's nice. Remember your neck and your head. Very good. Nice. Conscious movement. Inhaling and exhaling. And feeling the difference between your left side and the right side.
That's a good exercise.
Okay. How are you doing?
All right.
Okay. Good. So, I'll demonstrate the fourth exercise. Watch me first. So feet wider than hip width apart. You should engage adductors, inner thighs gently. Knees are going to be soft, bent gently, not too much. Watch me first. Then you forward bend to the center. 3 deep breaths here. Then you go to one side, wherever you can reach. It means that the legs are staying in the same position, just upper body is moving. 3 deep breaths here. Then you're going to the other side for 3 deep breaths. Coming back to the center, reaching behind you for 3 deep breaths. The weight stays always in the heels here. And after that, you slowly come up. Very good.
Like that.
Weight, perfect. Weight in your heels. So you're engaging posterior chain here and your inner thighs. 3 deep breaths here. Then going to one side, very good. Keeping your spine and neck relaxed. Feeling the hamstrings and your inner thighs. And going to the other side. Very good. And coming back to the center and reaching behind you. Very good. You can have your palms towards the floor. That's good. So head and neck relaxed. Weight in your heels. And then slowly, slowly coming up. And shaking you.
Feels good already.
Okay. Very good. Okay, the fifth exercise. So feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Knees are going to be soft. Then you're going to support your lumbar spine with your hands. You're going to push your pelvis forward, arching back and keeping the gaze straight in front of you. You're not going to bend your cervical spine backwards. You're going to have a cervical spine in line with the thoracics. 3 deep breaths here. Coming back to the vertical, pushing your left hip towards the right side and arching over your right shoulder. Looking up, engaging your ocular muscle here, eyes, and stretching the neck, sternum, all the way to your left hip for 3 deep breaths. Then going to the other side, pushing the right hip. The same thing on the other side. From your eyes, you feel the spiral diagonal stretch to your right hip. Coming back to the center and then arching back one more time. Making sure you're not compressing your vertebrae, you're rising your chest a little higher and then arching back. But do not exaggerate. The whole point is the opening the front of your body and engaging the psoas muscles. Okay? Very good. That's nice. So try inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth if you want, if you like. That's good. So letting go of anything that might be residing. Very good. Coming back to vertical, pushing your left hip towards the right side.
Like this.
Just twisting. Can I make contact? That's it. Okay. And then arching. That's good. Looking up. Feeling the stretch across your neck, your sternum, chest area. Feeling in your left hip. And maybe even further down. 3 deep breaths. Okay, coming back and then pushing the right hip towards the left side, arching over your left shoulder. Just feeling that nice little stretch. And breathing into your diaphragm. Okay, going back and then one more time, centrally there. Lovely. Okay. How's your lower back?
Feels good.
Okay. In case there is some compression, you can always stretch, but if not. Sixth exercise. So we're going to use the wall here, going into the wall sit, and we're going to play with it gently. We're going to play again with the self-regulation of starting at 3 or 4 out of 7, or out of 10, sorry, and reaching 6 or 7 marks out of 10, yeah, and coming up, returning to 3 or 4 out of 10. So you started, so basically, you should see feet are parallel with your hips, you should see your toes over your knees at all time. Try not sinking too deep, but at level 3 or 4 of intensity of the thigh muscles.
Great.
You stay here, you hit 6 or 7, you gently come up, returning to the 3 or 4, and then wait, then you come up again once you hit 6 or 7. Okay, and then you wait again, and so on. You might have some tremors in your legs, or we'll see what happens. And then at the end of the process, few minutes here, you're going to push yourself off the wall, and then you're going to go into forward bend here, with knees soft for a little while, few breaths, and that's it.
Right. So shall I start down here then?
Yeah, that's too low, I think. Just feel that 3 or 4 for you.
Just a 3 or 4?
Oh,
until it gets to a 7.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah. So that's self-regulation. It's such an important concept because then you start understanding more how your body is working, your limits, your boundaries, your capacity. And most of the time in our society, we are like working 10 out of 10 or 12 out of 10. We're just off the scale. So you learn the scale to regulate yourself, and then you can go a long, long way.
I'm usually at 9 or 10 or 1 or 2. Not good.
So finding the balance, but that's it. Okay, very good. So just connect with yourself, connect with your breath, connect with the floor. And observe the difference between your left foot and right foot. And also here we are building dual awareness. So one awareness is from that scale, self-regulatory scale from 6 or 7 out of 10. And the other one is scanning your body. How's your body? Like your legs, your pelvis, your abdomen.
It's easy for the ego to get in the way there, isn't it? And think, I can go a bit longer. I'll just go to an 8. I didn't, but it's interesting to observe that.
Exactly. Great observation. That's exactly what's coming into your awareness. So you come. How's the temperature of your hands?
They're clammy, but it's because I'm excited about the treatment.
Temperature of the wall behind you?
Cool.
Okay. How are your shoulders doing?
More relaxed since you've mentioned them.
Okay. The weight of your arms, your hands?
Yeah, they feel good on my legs.
Okay. Very good. So just gently feel your body and observe what comes into your awareness, no judgment. And make sure you don't go over 6 or 7 out of 10. How are you? What's happening for you?
Maybe like a 5.
What are you feeling internally?
Can feel my muscles contracting and like a little tremor, but not through exertion. Is that normal?
Yeah. How's your abdomen?
Feels relaxed.
Your chest?
Just, I think mainly because I'm excited. I mean, I'm not majorly excited, but I'm aware that I'm like, oh, what's next? What's next?
Okay. That's good. You're observing what's next, but let's stay here. Present. Maybe put one of your hands onto your abdomen and one onto your chest and just feeling, just connecting with your yourself and just remember, this work is not just about releasing, it's about connecting and reconnecting.
Yeah.
So anytime some of your thought patterns, as you mentioned earlier, might be racing out, you just connect with your breath, connect with your chest, with your abdomen, and that really works beautifully. Just brings you right here, right now. Because you can only breathe now. You can't breathe yesterday or tomorrow, you can only breathe now. And you touch your body now. Self-touch is a powerful intervention.
I think we're at about 6.5.
Okay.
Is that enough?
I think you're good there because there is some movement just emerging already. So whenever you feel ready, you can push yourself off the wall, come up and push yourself off the wall into a forward bend. Knees soft, that's it, weight in your heels. And just feel that posterior chain there engaging the hamstrings. Very good. Breathing and one more deep breath. Here, and then you're going to slowly start coming up. Great. Okay, so just stay there as you are. I'm just going to demonstrate the last exercise.
Okay.
We're going into the butterfly, so-called butterfly position or diamond position, where your feet are against each other, knees wide open.
Yeah.
Your feet shouldn't be too close to your bum or not too far away. So make sure that distance between your feet and your pelvis it's okay. Then you're going to raise your hips up only a couple of inches off the floor, 5 centimeters off the floor, enough to just slide your hand underneath. And you're going to stay here for about 1 minute or until you reach 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, the whole body should be relaxed except the adductor group here, inner thighs. Yeah. Once you reach 6 or 7 out of 10, or I'm going to guide you on that, then you will drop your hips down. And I'll guide you through all of this anyway, but just to demonstrate. We're going to start bringing then your knees very slowly towards each other. Really, really slowly. I'm going to do this fast just to demonstrate. But the aim is to observe if particular movement takes place.
Are you doing that on purpose?
No, that is starting now.
Wow.
Yeah, for me.
Wow.
Yeah. So my system is primed. It's been doing this for a short while, last 14 years. So. Okay, so here we go. That's what, there's some movement in my diaphragm here.
No.
So it's some of my old pattern emerging there. So some of the movements that emerge, so yeah, I'll to just, and I can suppress them and control them, but just to once you a certain movement emerges out of your system, you pause there and you're going to be curious and observe what happens in your system, okay? After a while, we're going to go into the neutral, which is having your feet flat on the floor and changing that position, and yeah, just seeing what happens here.
No way.
And then after a while, when tremors develop, if they develop, then you have your feet parallel with your shoulders and just feeling grounded and allowing any other involuntary movement to take place if that's, you know, if that happens. Okay?
And all that's happening.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So, okay, so as you do that, and you're fully conscious, fully aware, there's no, you know, there's not a problem here. If you want to stop for whatever reason during the process, you simply extend your leg one at a time, yeah, and then you stretch. You might flex your toes towards your face, or you might stretch your arm out, and then the movement stops. We're gonna do this at the end as well as a final stage, and then we're gonna do something called integration. You're gonna roll onto your side, and I'm gonna give you a pillow or a blanket if you need one, and we're gonna go into child pose or recovery pose, just really to allow the integration, so-called, for the settling of the whole process. This is really important. In this work, it's not just about tremoring and releasing, it is about reconnecting and at the end integrating. Really, really important. I want you to also, whenever we work, it's really important that you feel comfortable.
Yeah,
so
this feels like a good...
Feels good, yeah, exactly. So, because you're the boss here, okay? Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's go into the butterfly position. Feet against each other, knees wide open. Are you comfortable with the knees open and in this position? So in case you're not, we have a blanket and, you know.
They're quite flexible, so if you're happy for them to be out and flexed.
Great. Okay, so let's have your knees, your hips up a couple inches off the floor. That's it. So you're not doing a yoga bridge or any of that. The key here is actually to engage adductors. Very good. Let's drop your knees out gently if you can for me.
Drop them out?
Yeah. You feel the difference there.
Oh, wow, yeah. Big difference.
Yeah.
I can already feel it.
Very good. Make sure the rest of your body is relaxed. How are you doing it?
It feels all right. I can feel the effort. Am I going to 7 again?
Yeah, if you reach 7 already, then, you know, you let me know when it's 7. And
I think I'm, yeah, I'm like around there.
Okay, if you're around there, then yeah, let's drop the hips down now. Very good, and relax your knees even more. And just make sure you're comfortable here. So your head, do you need a pillow or something?
I feel comfortable, thank you.
Okay, very good. So now what I would like you to do, I would like you to connect with your soles of your feet together. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, I'd like you to start bringing your knees towards each other very, very slowly, like 1 millimeter at a time. And you go. And then breathe normally. Very good. How are you doing?
Doing all right. It's quite a skill to go a millimetre at a time, isn't it?
It is. You know, we would like to rush, but there is no rush here. Let's try not to get anywhere here. Just be curious, remember. And just feel your body in connection with the floor.
And am I pausing where I feel little bits and pieces?
Yeah, if you start feeling some bits and pieces, tremor like it's obvious here now, a little bit, you just pause there. Let's be curious here, what's going on.
Well, that's bizarre, isn't it? Oh, no way. No way. That's crazy. Is that... I'm not doing that, am I?
What's happening for you then?
Well, I don't really know. That was...
So can you describe for me what's going on?
Well, I'm rocking backwards and forth. But
Very good.
I don't want to think about it because it's like... Stop it. That's so bizarre. No way.
What's going on?
That's crazy. Why is that? Oh my goodness gracious.
Very good. So let's have your knees a little closer again towards each other. So observe some of these wave motions in the body. Our body moves in waves as well, pulsates. So what's happening simply is just pulsation. It's expanding in your body and then reducing. And there is, each one of us have different rhythm and different pattern. So once you connect with your deeper essence, with authenticity of who you are, some of these involuntary spontaneous movements emerge. Very good. Let's have your knees a little closer still.
Is that quite normal to go backwards and sideways?
Of course.
Wow. Whoa. That's crazy. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
That is... What the... What? That is so weird. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, your body is releasing something
This...
right now. But let me know, how do you feel internally?
Feel very relaxed.
Okay, so that's important because you even have a smile on your face. You got a face of bewilderment even, so.
I feel like I'm being... Well, this is quite heavy rocking, but it's quite relaxing in a weird way. But it's like, surely... I can't really understand it. I'm thinking surely... I don't really know. I don't even want to look because I feel as though if I look, I'll break it.
So let's do that. Come on, can you
Oh,
look at
really?
me actually? Yeah, that's it.
That's so weird.
It's not breaking. Is it possible?
That's so bizarre.
When I hear people say, "Oh, this is so weird," which means I'm doing a good job. That's exactly what you should be feeling. If this feels like, "Oh, this is okay, normally I always do that," then you know that.
If I think about it too much, it like ruins the flow.
But you will get used to it, and the whole point is for you to bring awareness there. But because your body is expressing this, and there are a number of anatomical reasons why this happens, for example. And I'm not going to go into big analysis, but for, your hips and your spine, particularly lumbar spine, is releasing now.
Yeah.
So the body is trying to rock into the balance. Often, when you rock the baby as well, babies like rocking, and that's how we grow, and that's how we develop. Part of the nervous system gets soothed. And
Oh, I think my legs were getting tired.
okay, that's fine. Just have a pause here.
Wowee.
And you see it stopped. So either you stretch your legs all the way out, or you go into that butterfly as you did, and it stops. Key here, it's the self-regulation. It's that sense of control and awareness.
Is it going to make me tired later?
No.
Really?
You'll see.
I thought it would be quite tiring.
You will see. Might surprise you.
Are we going to go again?
If you like.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's do now, go into the butterfly, feet again against each other. Now you don't need to raise your hips anymore. What I'd like you to do, start bringing your knees closer towards each other, but a little faster now.
And stop where I feel.
Exactly, when the biting point kicks in. It's already kicking, so.
Oh wow, different one.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
It's a different one, yeah.
Like a fish. Whoa. That was a, oh, crikey. Yeah, wowee.
Okay, carry on. Let's bring your knees a little closer. There are more surprises there in store for you.
It's almost so hard to describe.
See how different that is to my own expression. Early on I had something very different. Let's bring a little closer. Still a little closer, your knees. How's the tension in your inner thighs from 0 to 10?
Maybe like a 6.
Okay.
Blimey. That was a bit extreme.
Okay. So let's do something else. Let's put your feet flat on the floor.
Oh, what?
But still touching. Let's have, that's it, and keeping the knees. Let's see now what's going to happen.
What? No! Stop it! That's crazy.
Just bring awareness, breathe in there, just be. And what I'd like you to do now for me, can you bring your hands in and touch the parts of the body that it's shaking?
Oh.
I want you to, yeah.
Whoa.
That's good. You can even open your eyes.
Yeah, I'm almost scared to open my eyes.
I know. Nothing to be scared about. Okay, can you look at me?
Yeah.
How is that for you?
Well, it's very bizarre because I can't believe I'm not doing that. When I think about it, it almost stops, so I'm almost just like trying to think past it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's breathe through your nose more, and let's have your feet now further out there. Feet apart more. That's it. So you feel a little more grounded here. That's good. So it's going to be more balance in your hips going on, moving towards the diaphragm. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah. So feel free to have your hands in contact with your legs,
or you can touch your diaphragm or your abdomen or chest or any part of the body or nothing.
It's like someone's doing it. It's like on a... oh, there it is.
Okay, so there is some shift happening within you. What's happening now for you?
Yeah, it's almost when I'm connecting to it too much, the conscious brain overrides everything that's happening.
Very good, but there is underneath something is going on. Like I can see potentially your system is calming down, is slowing down internally. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So what emotions you're feeling right now and sensations in your body?
It stays bewildered and confused, but in a good way. Amazed.
Okay, any sense of relaxation?
Yeah.
Because I can see your shoulders have dropped and relaxed more. Connection with the floor, is it better for you now?
I think so.
Yeah.
It amazes me how I'm going through like a system. It's like being on a massage chair and going through various different programs. It's really... that's... I can't quite get my head around it, really.
It's okay, you don't have to.
No, I'm kind of pleased I don't.
Just allow the deeper intelligence to really work within you and to express itself and just bring you closer to yourself.
You had it in your abdomen, didn't you, a lot?
Yeah.
Why don't more people know about this?
I don't know. We are not good at promoting, I guess. But, you know, for me the key here is it's within you. And it's free. You just need to learn and connect with it. And it's whenever you need it, you can use it. So when we go through some anxiety or depressive states or confused states, it's perfectly normal, and then you can just lie down and do this.
How long does it usually last by itself?
Depends on individual. It can be 5 minutes, can be half an hour.
Half an hour.
But we're gonna close this soon. We don't need to go. Especially it's your first time. It's quite abundant. So.
What? Does it just unlock a lot?
Yeah, it's good to regulate this. So we also don't want it to be overly cathartic, overly, too much of a good thing also can be too much. So,
yeah,
just in a measured way, again, within 5 or 6 out of 10. So if that's okay for you, in a couple of minutes or so, let's just have a closure here.
Okay.
Yeah, and try to just bring your awareness and closure towards your body and as your hand is there, can I make contact? Yeah. No, it was good today. So yeah, let's just connect with your diaphragm there. Very good. So just feel. Bring some breath in here. Very good. Nicely connecting there with your own body.
That's unbelievable.
I'm very pleased you're so present as well. So that's really an important sign in this work, that you are aware of what's going on. So you're not dissociating, and it can happen, it's not, but you're fairly present, and
They're all different.
yeah,
Does it all mean different stuff?
often it does, yes.
Whoa! Well, here we go then. Gee whiz. Cool. I thought it was like wearing off, and then it's moved. Oh wow. Okay. Whoa. That's just crazy.
Okay, so system is releasing. So let's breathe through your nose a little bit more.
Okay, we're going shoulders now. Oh, it was ridiculous. I think I snapped myself out of that. It's like, that's unbelievable. I'm so pleased you're here. Oh dear. Crikey. Right, okay. I think I just...
Yeah, so let's slowly start extending your legs one at a time.
I could get hysterical.
Yeah, but this is really important moment, and I'll explain later why this is important. Yeah, exactly. This is calm and relaxed now. Okay. So what I would like you to do, if that's okay, I'd like you to roll onto any of your sides, one of your sides. And I'm going to give you a pillow here. Yes, that's okay. And would you like a blanket?
Yes, please.
So let's just integrate this. Okay. So I'm just gonna sit and hold space for you for a few minutes and just try to allow the settling of this experience, that deeper integration of that experience for you. Yeah, okay. Probably sit on a chair, just comfortably. So slowly, slowly, I'm going to start coming back into the room. So gently feeling your feet, your hands, fingers and toes, and moving them, wiggling, bringing more awareness into your body, stretching the arms, the legs, and just maybe lying on your back. And just take a moment just to feel how you are, what has changed in your body. No judgment, just gentle evaluation and observation. So gently, gently, whenever you feel ready, just roll onto one of your sides and sit up. And then slowly stand up and walk around, feel your body.
Wowee. Wow. That's unbelievable. I can feel there's like, oh wow, I feel a bit achy. Is that normal?
Yeah, just different perception now coming to your
Like
brain.
a kind of, yeah.
You're trying to break through here. Some breakthrough movements coming out. Interesting. Yeah, gently, gently.
Yeah.
Go easy. Just feel also how you internally, like emotional state, sensation. You're not exhausted. You don't look to me exhausted.
No,
No?
I feel soothed.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah, it's a deeper relaxation, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've been with a good friend, and I feel soothed.
Okay.
Normally, it's like a little bubbling pot in there, but it's like I feel quite chill.
Good. Good. Well,
That was very
it's a
interesting.
big story there within you. You know, I love humans' bodies are phenomenal because once you know, it's an open book and it tells stories. And interesting story. It's a big story.
Could you recognise certain patterns?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the dominant sides there. Like your right side is definitely more dominant, and
Oh, really?
yeah, and yeah. Yes, system needed. This is really good we done it because your body needed some of that balancing to go deeper into the parasympathetic, and it was interesting how it was releasing more and more, even at the end, and as it was starting to relax, and then it triggered the upper body movement as well.
Do you have people get upset?
Yeah, definitely.
During?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. That's powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, people hold a lot of stuff, we all do, and someone else would express differently. Someone else might read and be triggered by some of these movements and feelings. Because you were laughing about this and you were bewildered genuinely, and you looked at me, you felt safe, but there is this confidence within you that you're okay. Some people don't have that, you know.
Right.
And then they might really close down or be upset, and or they might carry different anger, but regardless what it is, it's important for us to embrace that, because this is a part of us that wait to be embraced, you know. Or you can choose to, you know, to press it, to segregate, to move it away from.
And then they might grow as an illness, as a disease, as a psycho-emotional disturbance. And I see this all the time. And that's why I value this work so much. And I use other therapies as well, but it's just a simple thing. You connect with someone in a direct way.
Imagine doing something like that before talk therapy or some psychology or psychiatry. It's like,
Oh, works great.
yeah, I feel, I came in like, and then I'm, feel a bit more rational and calm. How often do you do it?
So we suggest do it 2-3 times a week. Don't do it every day.
No.
Because you need integration, because some of this process will carry on still.
Yeah.
And
Too much of a good thing.
yeah, again, you know, be on the treadmill. I want to get there. You know, get where.
What do you think when it came up into my shoulders? Would it come in? Does it come up any higher than that?
Yeah, it can go anywhere in the whole body.
Really?
Yeah. Anywhere that we might hold particular tension there. This tremor goes through different spaces in our system to help reconnection and release.
And I was laughing a lot, but I do usually laugh through fascination. But also I'm thinking, do you think that was my body's response at helping release some of the stuff?
Probably, yeah.
Because actually it wasn't that funny, was it? I mean, it was funny. I was amazed, like, wow, but I was laughing really a lot. I think I was anyway. So maybe it was, do you think that was part of it, or was that me?
In your case, definitely was kind of a complementary to the experience. There would be people who would laugh as a defense mechanism as well. They would be a little scared, but they would laugh about that.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
you
that
know,
would
so
make sense.
you know, there's a range of experiences. So you need to, you know, see that on the value, on the face value of the moment. But yeah, that. And when we sometimes people will cry as well. They will release deeper, you know, sadness and something that really. And for us, it's not really important are you crying or laughing, because what happened, the diaphragm opens up in any of these cases. And to me, that is the key.
That was great.
It's great to have you there.
Thank you.
Yeah,